if I go live simultaneously in two spots at the same time, will I kill my internet connection if I do that?
The internet might break. Are you going to try to go live on your phone? I don't think that's a good idea. What are you going to do?
I'm going live on Instagram right now. I don't know what's going to happen if I do that to let people know that we're going live.
Oh, go ahead.
On YouTube and Facebook for This Is Awkward.
Go ahead.
It's kind of weird.
Do
Oh, wait, I
it.
can just turn it around here and I can show this screen here so people can see it. But welcome. We already have someone watching. I don't know who this is. Oh,
Hi.
2 people watching.
Welcome
to the broadcast.
I'm so excited. I'm about to post this. I'm about to post this really quickly.
Yeah,
we are going live to record our podcast.
Now. Do you want to? There's people watching us live right now on YouTube and Facebook. So
nice.
Go to the link in my bio. For YouTube to come join us there. So there's a bunch of nonsense going on right now. So I'm going to stop this one so I know what's actually going on. All right. Well, welcome to everyone who's here. Try to get a few more people to join us. Very excited to be hopping on here again. We had technical issues again, as usual. That's normally how we kick things off here, is with a few technical issues.
We didn't have a lot of technical issues.
Tammy's here.
Hi, Tammy.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome. Oh my gosh. Guess what I have?
What do you have?
I have water and Starbucks.
Because at least you're actually drinking water this time.
I have water. It's not Starbucks and a Coke, but Matt insisted I go get myself Starbucks because it's 8:30 here, and I normally go to bed at like 9:30. So, I have to energize myself a little bit more.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you
exactly. Exactly. Okay, are you ready to do this, Chris?
I'm ready for this. I got a new soundboard going on over here, so we'll see if I completely ruin things and mess it up because I'm pushing the wrong buttons. But we'll see how this
fancy. Goes. Okay, here we go.
Go for it, Allison.
Oh, okay. So our entire family came down with COVID, and which was unfortunate, but it wasn't too big of a deal. I got it first. It was like domino effect. I got it. My husband got it. Our kids got it. And about day 6, I completely lost my sense of smell and my sense of taste.
Wait, Allison, I forgot. We're not recording any of this.
We're not recording. Oh
we're
my gosh.
supposed to be recording ourselves, and we just realized that we're not actually recording ourselves. So let us get that part set up.
Good job. Okay, I'm recording now.
Thank you.
That was terrible.
We almost recorded this and then had no actual podcast to share with everyone when this was all said and done.
That would have been really unfortunate.
That would not have been ideal. That would not have been ideal.
Okay,
situation.
ready to? Are you recording, Chris?
Almost.
You ready to clap?
Getting mine ready. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm making stuff happen here. I don't know if you can hear those random noises on my computer.
No, I can't.
All right, there we go. Yes, I'm recording. I'm recording now. All right.
Okay, clap on 3.
All
1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. There we go.
This is how a podcast is made, people.
You get to see behind the scenes. Oh, wait, we have another comment. What do we have here? We have Michael. Water is a rare item in Texas.
Water,
right now.
yes, it really is. We actually stocked up on water. Side note, we stocked up on water right before the storm hit. I never thought we would lose power. It was never like a thought in my mind. Said to my husband, like it was a couple of days before the storm hit, I said, maybe you should pick up one case of water. And thank goodness, because the water was contaminated. So you had to boil your water if you wanted drinking water. I basically felt like I was like in an episode of Lost.
It's so crazy. I'm happy you guys are doing okay. We have
I
Paul
know,
here said we should jump on Twitch. Paul, we are on Twitch. If you go to twitch.com/popcornfinance, you can find us. That's my friend Paul. That's the only reason I can talk to him like that.
Oh, and it's very misleading because this isn't actually Popcorn Finance. This is awkward. Yeah. But we use Popcorn Finance as our front for everything.
Yeah, because we're too lazy to set up new accounts for everything.
Absolutely. 1000%. Okay, ready to dive in?
All right, I think we can do this now. If we lose this recording on my side because it's something I did, so be it. But we're just going to go with it. We're going to run with it. We'll make it work.
Okay, we can do this. Okay, so here we go. Let's record a podcast, Chris.
Let's do it for take 2.
Take 2.
Wait, my thing. I had a little tiny clip, little clacker you could do.
Oh, that was cute. That would have been cute. But yeah. Okay.
Lost opportunity.
So Chris, here we go. So our entire family came down with COVID about a month ago. It was a little over a month ago. And it was like a domino effect. I got it first. My husband got it. And our kids got it. And it was difficult. It was frustrating. It was overwhelming. But we survived. We're okay. And during the process, about day 6, I lost my sense of smell and taste. And my sense of smell stayed gone for a while. And my oldest son is like the eternal optimist. He is super half glass full, just always looking for the silver lining in life. I love it about him. And I said, no, my sense of smell is gone. And he said, that's okay, Mom. At least now you can't smell how bad our bathroom, you won't be able to tell when our bathroom smells like pee. And I was like, am I the only one that cares about this? Like, you should be concerned that your bathroom always smells like pee. Your brother should be concerned. Your dad should be concerned. But why am I the only one that seems to be concerned about this, that your bathroom constantly smells like pee? What is it with that?
We have music now.
We have music.
Hey, this is Chris.
And this is Allison. You did. It was my intro. Hey, this is Allison.
And this is Chris, and you're listening to This Is Awkward. Allison, so you apparently are the one who runs around and is like, who peed on the floor? I need to know right now.
Let me just tell you, you wouldn't understand this, Chris, but there's something about pregnancy that just like heightens some of your senses. And ever since I was pregnant with the said child who makes everything smell like pee, I can just smell things really, really well. But I swear to God, it is the fact that boys, if they hear a noise when they're peeing, they turn instead of their head, their whole body. It's like their whole body turns and they don't stop. And it's just just gets everywhere. Everywhere. It's disgusting. It always sounds like pee. And when I shared that on Instagram, I got a ton of messages of moms saying the exact same thing.
They all know your pain. They all know.
Yeah.
I've had to clean up countless pools of pee off the floor in my own bathroom.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It is so gross. And no one else, like, it doesn't bother them. I'm like, how does it not bother you? It's really, really gross. And actually, side story, whenever we were moving out of our last house, I was really concerned because I was like, I can't get the pee smell out of the bathroom. I can still smell it. No. We'd only lived in, I was just like, I can't get it out. I can't. It was driving me crazy. I was telling my friend about it who has 3 boys, older boys, and she said, you need a black light. I was like, what? Oh, no. And she said, yes. I said, but I cleaned the toilet. She said, it's not on the toilets, Allison. It's on the walls. And so she gifted me as a moving gift before I moved, a black light flashlight. And let me tell you, when my husband and I went in there to see, it was just everywhere. It was
on the ceiling. It was on the windows.
No, there's no windows in our bathroom. But it was just so gross. And I was like, I haven't been cleaning where the pee is. I've been getting some of the pee, not all of the pee. So anyway, then my smell came back and I can smell it all now. So it's great.
My poor mother, I'm thinking about her because it was just me and my brother. And I'm sure there was pee all over the place. It is just disgusting. When they move out, I am just going to like pull everything out of that bathroom. It makes me not even want to like it's already like an old bathroom. It's like 23 years old. I don't want to remodel it because I don't want them peeing on all the new things I buy. Can't have anything nice. You pee on it.
Absolutely.
Anyway. If those people listening to the podcast didn't know, we record this live and we have a great group of people with us right now. And Paul, he wrote in, he switched over to Twitch apparently, and he said, my wife is pregnant and boy, does she have heightened senses about everything. So
yes.
She clearly is smelling all the mess he's making.
Yes, Paul, stop. You clean up after yourself, okay? You gotta take one for the team and clean up. Let me tell you, it really like the sense of smell, and it doesn't go away after pregnancy. It just lingers. So it's very weird, but
very weird.
Anyway.
It's very awkward. And that's what we do here on This Is Awkward. We talk about the awkward issues that we all deal with, specifically the money issues we all deal with. And we hope to help you get through it without losing your friends and family along the way.
Yes, and we would love to have you be a part of our show. That's one of our favorite things is whenever you actually get to call in and share your awkward money situation. And you can call in at 707-200-8259, and it can be completely anonymous. If you're seriously just like, no, I'm a millennial, I don't like to talk on the phone, I don't want to do this, then you can also send us a DM on Instagram at This Is Awkward Podcast.
Oh, and Allison, I'm going to break script here for a second. I want to try something. This is why I had you do this test run. All right.
What?
I've set it up now. We got a new setup here. If anyone wants to call us live while we're doing this, call the number on the screen and we will add you to this live stream. Just a test. I've never done this before. We've never taken a call live.
You're just throwing out, like.
Just throwing it out there.
I thrive on routine, Christopher. What are you doing?
Sometimes you got to go with the flow, Allison. I have my phone right here waiting. If someone wants to call
Oh my
it, we'll
gosh,
be the first
I
person.
should totally call. I should be me.
You cannot call. We do not want your phone call. But yeah, I'll have my phone sitting here. So if someone wants to call in, I am very excited to take the call.
What do you want them to call in about? You have to give people like something to answer. You can't just say call. Otherwise, your friend Paul is going to call and who knows what he's going to say. Yeah,
that's true.
So,
I got to be a problem. Okay, you know what? Tell us the most awkward thing that's happened to you since 2021 started. Anything. Something awkward, something weird, something that was like, I don't know why that happened. Just give us a call. 707-200-8259. That was the best I could come up with.
I mean, this is very specific. I was going to say, like, call and share with us something happy that happened in your week.
Yeah, hear about that.
You're like,
yeah, call and tell something happy that happened to you this week. We would love to have it on the stream. We have a few more people popping in here. It says, Chris peeing all over the stream right now.
That's awesome.
That was worth it. That was worth clicking it right there.
Oh my gosh, because you didn't know what it was going to say.
I did not know. I was too small. I couldn't see it from where I was.
That is awesome.
Okay, I've disrupted the stream enough here. So yeah, the phone number, again, 707-200-8259. You can call in. We'll add you to the stream, to our show live. But I think we should probably get back to our normal routine just so I don't stress you all the way out, Allison. I think I'll do that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So today's awkward story, it has to deal with, you ever been in a situation, Allison, where you get a gift? Someone's like, oh, well, you didn't get a gift.
Well, don't give away what's going to happen.
Okay. I won't jump that far ahead. We'll just say this. It's about someone in an awkward gift situation. We'll just leave it at that. We'll just tease it out.
Yeah.
And how do you deal with this?
Yes.
How do you handle it?
Well, we're going to talk about it right after we take a quick break.
Yes. And you know what, Allison? We got break music right here in the stream.
Nice. Chris just spent all his hard-earned money on this fancy mixing board. And look at him. Look at you, the joy in his voice.
I'm so happy right now. I love technology so much.
You know what else makes me happy?
What?
Chris, our Patreon.
What? Yes. It makes me so happy. The people who help support us and allow us to keep making the show and allow me to keep throwing random things at you every week.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what we do. Basically, when you join our Patreon, you get a bonus episode in between our normal episodes. So if you're just sitting here thinking, you know what, I need a little bit more This Is Awkward in my life, then head on over to patreon.com/This Is Awkward podcast or click the link in the show notes.
Yeah, because what we're doing is we're putting out at least 2 bonus episodes every month for the people who support us. Also, there's going to be a special one coming out. There's going to be a 3rd one in the month of February. I didn't even tell you about this, Allison. And it's a little...
Chris likes to just throw curveballs at me.
Just throwing stuff at you. I went on a little social media rant in one of our post shows that didn't actually make it into one of the bonus Patreon episodes. So there's going to be a nice quick bonus episode. You don't even remember it. We record so many episodes, you don't even remember it anymore. But that will be in the feed. So everyone who's a patron will be getting 3 bonus episodes for the month of February.
How exciting.
Right? Can you believe it?
Yeah,
so again,
I'm excited.
I derailed you all over again, Allison, but I'll just repeat it. You can join us at patreon.com/This Is Awkward podcast. All right. So as you see me looking through the notes here, we have a call today, and I love getting calls.
Yes, and it's from an amazing person with a beautiful name.
Yes. Chris called into the show.
No. No.
No. This one is from Allison, another Allison.
Not me.
Yeah, who actually, she's been a big supporter of the podcast for a while now. So she's actually giving us some shout outs. So I'm really happy to have her on here. So why don't we go ahead and share her call here?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm a long-time listener.
There we go.
First-time awkward caller. So I work at a school. I'm a middle school librarian, and I'm also an advisor to some sixth grade students. So a bunch of the parents sent in some, gift cards and gifts for me at Christmas, which was super nice and never expected, but always appreciated. So this one parent emails me and says, oh, there's a gift card coming for you in your email. Just keep an eye out for it. And, thanks for all you do. Everything. Nice. So I checked my email and it wasn't there. I figured, okay, I'll give it like a day or two. So I did, and I never got anything. So I was like, well, what do I do? And I decided to email her and be like, hey, this is awkward. But that gift card that you said it never arrived in my email. And, it's not a big deal, but I just wanted to let you know, because I figure if it were me, I'd want to know if the gift that I was sending never got there. So she wrote back and was super understanding. And she said, oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to contact the company. So she did. It's a makeup company that she got me a gift card to. And they said they were having some issues with delivery, whatever. So now it's a month later, and I never received any sort of email gift card. So my question is, do I contact her at this point, or do I just let it be not awkward and just forget about it? Thanks, guys. Bye.
Ooh, that is a good one.
That is.
Allison.
It reminds me of our situation, Chris.
Wait, which one? Oh, yes.
The one where I sent Chris an Uber Eats gift card, and I never heard anything. Like 2 days passed by, and I was just like, did you get a gift card? You clearly need stationery to write a thank you note, because you haven't sent me a thank you note or a thank you text. Like, I just was like, oh, what happened? And he didn't get it at all.
No.
He did.
Nothing.
He did not get it. It wasn't in spam. It wasn't in promotions. And I ended up reaching out to Uber Eats, and they resent it. And then you did get it.
Yeah. And so I think, our caller, Allison, she did the right thing. Like, she went and followed up.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, she said, I didn't get anything. You said you sent it. And I'm sure the person was like, oh, thank you so much. I don't want to pay, like you, I don't want to pay for this.
Yeah.
And you never get it.
Exactly.
But now.
But what if the woman forgot to buy it? Do you think no. You don't think she?
You think she never bought her anything? But you think she was like, "Hey, I got you this great gift," and just like, "Oh, I guess it didn't show up. She's gonna just keep hoping the woman just forgets about it."
I don't know. It's been a month too. Like,
a month is a long time.
I know what I would do.
All right. Well, tell me what you do, because you have a unique perspective, because you were a teacher.
I was a teacher. This has never happened to me, but I was a teacher for 10 years, and I was always really good about like sending thank you notes, things like that. So it would make me feel bad knowing she bought something. But to be honest, I would just not say anything, because then that's just me being like, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But as a parent who spent money on a teacher, I would be like, no, I sent this company money. I want the gift card to be delivered like I expect it to be. But as a teacher, I would have been like, it's okay. Don't even worry about it. Like,
okay, you would have said that, but deep down, would you have been like, oh man, I really wanted that gift? And would you want to really keep asking about it?
I mean, I don't think that now I think we need to give Allison some credit here, Chris, because I don't think that she's like, I want my gift now. No.
I'm not saying that about her.
Snap to it. No, she's not. I think she's probably concerned because she's sitting here thinking, if this nice, mom of a student spent her money to give me a gift, her money should be, the gift should be delivered. Unless that mom's like waiting around, like, where's my thank you note? So I'm thinking.
But here's the thing. Like, right now they're in this limbo. And I guess, is there a cutoff where you just stop following up? Like, does it get rude, or just like, it's not worth it anymore? Or would you still kind of just as a courtesy after so much time, just go ahead and follow up again?
I mean, I mean, I guess you should. As I can tell you, as the parent, I would want to know the gift was not delivered. As the parent, I would want to know. And I can just speak from that in the past, giving gifts to my kids' teachers and then being emailed gifts, like emailed Starbucks gift cards. And then then I'm bugging my kids. Did they get it? I didn't hear anything. Like, I just want to make sure it was delivered because I don't want to spend my money and it not go to who I want it to go to. So I, as a parent, would be very frustrated because she wanted to give the gift to her. As a teacher, as the gift receiver, I would just be like, oh, it's the thought that counts. You're fine. No worries.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it didn't come out of my wallet as the receiver, right? I think it's more bothersome for the person who actually paid for it.
And, I think what ends up happening is, like I changed the screen on you. I think what happens is I think when you're on one side of the situation, like if you're the person who was supposed to get the gift and you didn't, you act differently than you would if you were on the other side of things.
Absolutely.
There you go. And I think you almost like you forget that if things were flipped, the roles were flipped, you would want them to follow up with you. But I think it's just we get in our own heads and we say, oh no, I don't want to be a bother. I feel like I'm going to look greedy. I'm going to look like this, even though if things were reversed, you wouldn't think those things about the other person.
That's true. So what would you do, Chris?
I would follow up. I would. I don't know how long after.
How would you say?
Things. Ooh. This went poorly last time when I tried to come up with what I would say this on the fly.
It really did.
It went so horribly wrong.
It was really bad.
But I would just say, I'm going to keep it simple. I'd be like, hey, I just want to give you a heads up. I know you already paid for the gift you said you sent my way, but the company still hasn't delivered it. I just wanted to let you know so that way you're aware because I don't want you to have wasted your money. I would say something like that.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. And then I would add in there, I checked my spam and promotions folder and it wasn't there. Because a lot of times people are like, check your spam and promotions, but if she checked it and it's not there. But no, I think you're probably right. Probably best to follow up. Because, the woman who sent it she spent money on something. Yeah. She wants it to go to where it's supposed to go to.
Yeah. And
just like I wanted my Uber Eats gift card to go to you.
Yeah, you were very like, you didn't say anything about that gift. I got you.
I don't think I said it like that. We could probably look it up via text message. I was probably just like, hey, did you get the Uber Eats gift card I sent you?
Yeah, it was much nicer than that.
You were like, no, I didn't. But I used it last night. Call the company and tell them to send me another one.
As I was eating my dinner, I was like, I didn't get anything. We actually got some good feedback here in the comments.
Ooh, what are people saying?
I believe this is Debt Free in West LA, if I remember from last week when she joined us. She said, if I was a gifter and she told me this, I would follow up with her and make absolutely sure they got it. Could be possible that she never sent it and is just saying this to avoid embarrassment.
Oh, embarrassment. I mean, that is a possibility. And then if you keep asking for it, they never sent it. Oh, I have a funny story that's very similar. One time I got a gift card from a student. It was like a Bath and Body Works gift card, but it was a used gift card. So like on it said there was like $15. I went to use it. There was like $4. And I didn't say anything because I was like, who am I to be like, this parent gave me a used Bath and Body Works gift card. I was like, oh, who knows? Like maybe they just were on a budget or they found this one and they were like, this works. Or maybe the kid took it from their mom's purse and the parent had no idea, whatever. Well, then like months later, they found my gift card and realized there was a switch up with a full gift card and I was just like, oh no, but I already used the $4, so I don't want to take like more. So it could, I don't remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't, but they were embarrassed because they had no idea, right? Like no idea that I was given like something with like $4.12 on it or something.
Wait, this is a quick side tangent. I don't know if we talked about this on the Patreon episode or the main episode, but there was a discussion over you being banned from was it Bath and Body Works that you thought you could never step foot in one again?
It's not that I was banned. It's that I'm never allowed to work there again. Okay. It's that I can no longer be employed at Bath and Body Works.
Okay, but you can
And
still
I
shop
think
there.
I think that was the Patreon episode. Thanks for airing my dirty laundry.
So if
Because
you want,
for months I wallowed and cried because Bath and Body Works. Wait, no, yeah, Bath and Body, not Bed Bath and Beyond, Bath and Body Works. They will not employ an Allison Flores again. I've since
sad.
changed my name, but
so you might be able to sneak back in there.
I mean, I guess I could. Maybe I should just go apply, get hired, and then be like, ha, take that, and then leave and not work there.
Oh man, well, sorry, I took us off topic, but here's another.
Yes, you did.
Here's another comment. This comes from Paul. He said, "I would say, hey, the gift is not important to me, but I don't think it's fair if you paid for this and this company didn't deliver." I think that's another good way to approach this.
Just say, like, it's the thought that counts, but I want your money to, ask for your money back. I think you should ask for a refund because, I mean, isn't that like, it's true. She could ask for a refund.
And
I want Allison to email her. I want to know what happens.
I think she should. I think the gift giver, it really is their responsibility as a gift giver to keep following up on this. I had a friend who sent me some popcorn and she said, "Hey, did you get something in the mail?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "No." So she didn't want to tell me what it was at first. And then like a few days later, she's like, "Did you get something now?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Oh, I ordered some popcorn and it didn't come up." So she kept contacting me to ask me if I had gotten it and then following up with the business. And she kept doing that over and over until they finally delivered it. And so it kind of
Did you like the popcorn I sent you?
It wasn't you. It was not you. But it's hard because it really is the responsibility of the gift giver, and it puts you in a really it puts you in the awkward position when you are the receiver of the gift and you're tasked with the responsibility. But I think we give her a few good scripts there to work with.
Yeah. Okay, Allison, we want to know. We want to follow up. Once you listen to this, we want you to reach out to her. This is what we've collectively decided. Reach out to her in one of the many ways we talked about it. And not because you are selfish and you want something, but because, this kind person who's giving you something didn't, her money was not spent on what she wanted.
Exactly.
For what its intended use.
That was a beautiful script you just gave there.
Thank you.
Well, on that awkward note, let's take a quick break here.
You're awkward.
It was really awkward, but it was not awkward as me pushing this button to play our break music. Just for an excuse to press the button again. That's really all I wanted to do was press this button again.
Does your mix table have like the things where you move them up and down?
I really wish I could show you all this from my angle, but this camera's not going to move. It'll mess everything up. But there are sliders. And you know what? We're going to slide into this break. And when we come back.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, thank you. This board is inspiring me. When we come back, we're going to jump into Allison's favorite segment. The only reason she shows up here to record What I'm Loving.
Can I talk now? You gonna mess with that board anymore? Okay. Today's episode is brought to you by a really awesome online course, How to Build Wealth with Index Funds. And this is a course created by my good friend Jeremy from Personal Finance Club on Instagram. And he breaks down how to invest using index funds. And what I love about it so much is sometimes I feel like you can read all day long about investing. You can listen to podcasts about it, but until you actually see it, until you see someone invest with index funds, you just get these clicks and you have an aha moment. And so that is what he's doing in his course. You can go to inspirebudget.com/invest to get access. And what is so awesome about it is that other courses like this go for like $200+, but his is only $79. So inspirebudget.com/invest to get more information.
And just as a little bonus I'll throw in here, I really love the content that he puts out, and I'm a huge fan of index fund investing. I think it's the simplest way to go about investing. You don't need to stress yourself out trying to buy, Tesla every 6 minutes and get some Bitcoin. All that stuff is stressful, and you're just going to maybe lose money, and also will spend a lot of time a lot of us don't have.
Yeah.
So I love the idea of index investing. That's what I do.
And let me tell you that investing can be easy, but
Yeah.
you aren't born knowing how to invest. You have to take time to learn how to invest. And by investing in this course, you'll be able to learn how to easily invest in index funds. And it just seriously makes a world of a difference.
Oh yeah, for sure. So again, since I interrupted you again, like I've been doing all episode, it's inspiredbudget.com/invest. So Allison, as we come back from this break, I'm getting a call. I don't know if they're calling me as part of our, but okay, I'm going to answer this call. This could be horrible. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, what if they start cursing on the air?
Hello?
Is it Paul?
Oh wait, I can't hear them. Let's see.
Is it Paul?
Hello,
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
It's a spam call.
Okay.
How dare they? Get out of
calling
here,
about your
spam
car's
call.
extended warranty?
If I get one more extended warranty call, I'm going to throw my phone out the window.
Oh my gosh, I have a really funny story. I saw this thing on Instagram. It was this woman in Texas. Her car iced over, and so she rolled down the window. She got in her car, rolled down the window, and there was a sheet of ice because there was ice on the window. And her mom recorded the other side, and she broke her face through the ice and said, "I'm calling you about your extended warranty on your car." It was just like right through the ice. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Oh, I shouldn't have answered that call. Now they're going to call me all day. Get this call out of here. Well, we're back to the show after that interrupting spam call for Allison's favorite segment of all
My favorite
time.
segment!
Allison, please tell us a little bit more about this segment.
This is what I'm loving. And it's where Chris and I share something that we're loving this week. It could be a thing. It could be a person. It could be an idea. It could be a book. It could be a movement. It doesn't matter what it is. It is something that is bringing us joy. And we don't want to keep the joy for ourselves. No, we want to share the joy with you. So we are each going to be sharing one thing that we're loving so that way you can check it out too.
You know what? I'm loving. That wasn't a spam call. It was Paul.
Oh,
So I don't know. This is not the same Paul. This is a different Paul.
Paul, we don't want your extended warranty. Stop calling. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm going to call Paul. I'm calling Paul.
We're calling Paul?
We're calling Paul. Let's see what happens.
Isn't that a show? Better Call Paul?
Better Call Paul.
Saul. Better Call Saul?
It's ringing.
Gosh.
Paul?
Paul?
Is this you?
This is Paul.
You're not trying to sell us an extended warranty. That wasn't you.
Your extended warranty has extended.
Oh, how's it going?
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. Well, what made you decide to give us a call?
Oh, I've listened to you guys' podcast for some time now, and recently an awkward moment when I saw that you guys are going live, and I was like, oh, this is an interesting topic to bring up because I was just kind of discussing it with my wife. So in like an awkward money situation.
Oh yeah, please, yeah, let us hear it. I would love to hear it.
I want to hear it.
All right. So my mom and my dad are retired, and currently they live with my older brother. Recently, my mom has come to me asking if I could help her find a place to live, to buy a house. And I'm trying to help her go through her finances and do all of that. But the problem is like, I think it'd be beneficial if my brothers and I helped her, but she doesn't want to bring it up to my other two brothers, and I need their help. So I'm kind of at this weird point where like my mom wants to move out of my brother's place, but I need my brother's help. And so that's the awkward position I'm in right now. So I'm trying to like leverage helping my mom, but also keeping a secret from my brothers. But also I'm pretty close with my brothers. So so that's my situation right now.
I have a question. Why does she want to keep it a secret?
I think a part of it is I think she doesn't want to hurt his feelings that she wants to move out.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think that there's going to come any good from trying to, help your mom, but then also keep secrets from your brother. It's like you're going to it's going to be overwhelming trying to figure out who you need to be keeping things from, right?
Right.
Right. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I think that's always hard because you're trying to protect two sets of feelings at the same time, right? Like you're trying to protect your mom's feeling because she doesn't want to have issues with her kids, but then also you're close with your brothers and you don't want to have like problems come up if they find out like you're keeping secrets from them. I know family sometimes can put you in awkward situations even though they don't mean to. Like they don't want any problems. Obviously your mom doesn't want you to feel awkward, but at the same time, she's dealing with her own situation she's trying to get out of.
Right.
So this
right. And then,
go for it.
And then on the other side, I get a call from my brother saying, "Hey, do you guys want to open a Charles Schwab account for mom and dad to help them with an emergency fund?" So I was like, "Oh man," and I was like,
"Oh gosh,
sure." And
so I think that clearly you're close with your mom, or else she wouldn't feel comfortable enough to come to you with this. So I think just having an open, honest conversation with mom and just saying, "Look, I can't do this on my own. I'm not set up to be able to help support you and get you into your own place. If this is something that's important to you, we're going to have to talk about it as a family to come up with a situation. And I know that, it's always more comfortable in your own place. And, your other son is going to totally understand, because he cares and loves you. And I mean, ultimately, your family clearly loves each other. And when you come to it with the focus on, we love mom and we want her to be happy, even if that means finding her own place, and it's all surrounded with love, then that can help with some of those hurt feelings.
Yeah, I love that suggestion. And I think too, like to avoid the awkwardness now will probably end up leading to an awkward situation later when they come home and she's gone. Like if she didn't say anything, also all the furniture's gone.
Yeah,
or like,
and then they find out that you were involved and you knew for all this time, right? The longer that there's these secrets, eventually it's going to come out, and then everyone's going to know that this was a lengthy thing, just almost feels like behind backs.
I see. I get you guys. Well,
yeah. So
I will do my best, and I will keep you updated.
Yes. I hope it goes well.
Thanks for taking my call.
I'm happy you commented so we knew it was you.
I know.
I was like, no, it's a different Paul. It's not a robocall. Promise.
Well,
oh my
thanks,
gosh.
Paul. We appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
I like taking a live call. That was fun.
Oh, that was fun. I liked it. Look at you with your special soundboard that allows us to take live calls.
It's already working. It's already paying for itself right there.
Nice. Did Paul, are we sending Paul some sort of invoice that I don't know about? Because you said
Paul,
prepaying. Get it.
If you message us on Instagram, we'll send you a This Is Awkward sticker because we have a stack of them.
Yeah, we do.
Look at these This Is Awkward stickers. I can't show you because it'll be out of focus, but yeah, send us a DM. We'll send you one.
Yes. And in the meantime, Paul, we have some What I'm Loving to share with you and everyone else who's listening, where we're going to break it down. Chris, do you want to go first this week, or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you know what? I'll go first this time just because mine are just, I couldn't really decide. I was all over the place with What I'm Loving. Here we go. I think we kind of talked about, we talked about WandaVision last week, didn't we?
We did talk about WandaVision, and my husband is now loving it. So nicely done.
Let me tell you something. I didn't think I could love WandaVision more than I already did.
Really?
But week after week after week, that show's been delivering. It is. Maybe
I should watch it.
I don't know what you're doing, Allison. Look, they're going
I don't know what you're doing.
They're going through the decades of television. Each episode, they started out in the 50s, and it's like in black and white, and it's like looks like a Dick Van Dyke episode. And
are you re-loving something?
I just never stopped loving this. Like week to week, I'm still loving this. So I had to add this. I could not type this in again because I'm loving the show that much. So I just had to say that.
Maybe I'll go ahead and watch it when my busy week is over.
You just need to watch it. If you don't, if you haven't watched it by next time we record, it's going to be What I'm Loving again. So just be prepared for that.
Done. Okay. Good.
Right,
Good threat there.
The other thing I'm loving is also Revisit is donuts because, I mean, we went to, so my wife is vegan and she is always on the search for like a good vegan donut place because there's not a lot of them. Like there's some places that have like a vegan donut, but then it's like, you know, tastes like chalk or like, it's like mushy and it's like they haven't figured it out. They don't know what they're doing. So she found another place. They're trying. They put the option out there. That's just that's not their thing. They need to stick to what they know how to do. And it's not vegan donuts. So we went to this place called S&K Donuts in LA. This is like deep in LA. This is like a part of LA I'd never been to. And I have to say, they were delicious donuts. It's not an only vegan place. They have both. They have vegan and regular donuts, traditional donuts, and they're all delicious. I love them.
Awesome.
But here's another bonus bit of awkwardness for you, Allison. We get there. There is a man on his phone.
Is this someone famous?
Also, no, he wasn't famous. He's on his phone while also yelling to his friend who was sitting in the car parked on the sidewalk. And this man proceeded to yell back to his friend the entire time we were in line to get these donuts. So instead of him just like turning around and waiting in line, he was just he was having a conversation from like 20 feet away with the guy sitting in the car.
While he was on the phone? With who? Who was he on the phone with?
I don't know. I don't know if it was that guy who was also in the car. I think he was both yelling to him and talking to him on the phone at the same time. Because he continued the conversation once he got into the donut shop. I don't know what was going on.
Wow. That's okay.
Yeah. So
that is weird.
That's all what I'm loving. The man yelling, donuts, and WandaVision. All that together. Because I couldn't think of something for this week.
Okay, well, what I'm loving is I got sucked into a show. This is apparently what we're loving our shows. And it is Good Girls on Netflix. I don't know when this came out, but the way I like to watch on Netflix is I look at the top 10 because I'm like, if other people like it, maybe I'll like it too. That's the way I choose my shows on Netflix. I have been basically binging it. I'm really kind of embarrassed to admit that. My Audible book, I haven't been able to get through it as quickly because I'm watching this show. But it's called Good Girls and excuse me. It's called Good Girls and it's about these 3 women. And it has the woman from Parks and Rec, the one who does the Treat Yourself.
Oh,
what's
Retta.
her? What
I
is what's her?
I think it's Retta.
Is that her real name? That's not her name on Parks and Rec, is it?
No, that's her real name. I think her name is. What?
I don't know her real name.
What's her name?
Anyway,
what is
it
her
has
name
her. It has.
I
don't remember. Regardless,
okay.
It's 3 very famous women, and they get involved in like this drug ring type thing to provide for their families because they're all like struggling financially. So number one, it pulls me in because I'm like, oh, you're struggling financially. Like, let's see how you're going to get out of this. Are you going to follow the debt snowball? Are you going to choose debt avalanche? Or are you just going to, like sell drugs and clean money? And they didn't go with the debt snowball or the debt avalanche. Thank you. Anyway, it's very addicting. There are 3 seasons out, so I have no idea how long it's been around, but it is new to me and I love it. I love it. I'm on season 2, episode 6. I'm part of the way through. I had to stop watching it because my children needed some attention earlier. So, but I mean, it's just like, usually I wake up and I listen to like an audiobook or a podcast in the morning. And lately I've been watching this like while I get ready for the day. So it is good. It's to the point where the other night I paused it and I turned to Matt and I said, what would you do if, like one of our children was very sick and it cost $87,000 for their surgery and we could only do the surgery if it's in cash. And so then I stole the money from a grocery store just to pay for the surgery. And he was like, I live life in reality. I said, this really happened. He said, no, I think it happened in your TV show. And I said, what if my TV show is a reality TV show? And he was like, it's not. So then I sat him down and I said, would you turn me in? I said, would you turn me in? And he said, I think I would. And I said, I'm supposed to be your ride or die. And so then he took it back and he said he wouldn't turn me in. So let the record show, if I commit a terrible crime, Matt, not going to turn me in.
I mean, he had to tell you that because, for when the time comes, he doesn't want you to be mad at him all the way up until the time you commit the crime and go to jail after he turns you in. So
I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I could avoid all of it if I just don't commit a crime. So that's going to be my thing I do. I'm going to try my best.
Well, debt-free and
Wait.
Marcella said, wait, crime is an option to get out of debt? This is one of your life hacks.
Yes, exactly. But it's really, really good. I think you should watch it. Chris, if you don't watch it by the next time we record, then I'm not going to participate in what I'm loving. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. I won't participate in another segment of the show.
Yeah, I'm most definitely not watching this. I did see this. I feel like I saw this in commercial. Like this was on TNT or something. Like when I was watching basketball back in like a year ago, there was commercials or something.
I'm really disappointed in you saying that you're not going to watch it.
Oh, wait, this is wrong coming from Paul. I want to put this one up. He said, my wife ignored me for a week to binge that show you just talking about.
Yes, as she should. As she should. You should ignore your family, your friends, whatever, to binge this show. I mean, the more you binge it, the sooner you're done with it, and the sooner you can get back to regular life. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. But okay, that's a solid recommendation. That's a solid recommendation.
Yeah, it's really good. I liked it.
But you know what I'm about to recommend?
What's that?
My favorite segment. It is my favorite segment. It is the listener shout out. And
yes, it is.
Because this is where we get to just say thanks to someone who's been listening to the show, who's been supporting us and what we do. Really appreciate it. Also, we didn't really mention at the top of the show, but this is the 1 year mark. When this episode comes out, when this episode's live, you listen to this and your podcast feed, it has been 1 year of This Is Awkward. And I think Allison, you said it feels like it's been about 5.5 years. But
well, that's just because of other things that's happened in the past year. You know,
yeah,
that's all that is from.
Yeah, we actually started thinking about this show, obviously, you know, not in March, but we started thinking about this, I think in like December. We started testing it out on my show, Popcorn Finance, and we did like little tests. Like I would bring you on and we would answer an awkward situation just to see how it worked and if we thought the concept would work well.
Mm-hmm. People hated it.
People hated it. And I was like, you know what? We're not doing this on Popcorn Finance. We're going to make a new podcast for this. And, you know, the funny thing is, well, it's not funny. We had all this planned out and then the pandemic hit. Like literally right after the first episode went live. I think our first episode was like right in the beginning of March. And then the lockdowns in California started like the 19th, I think, out here. And it was like, we picked a really interesting time to start a podcast.
Yeah, we did. But it worked out.
It just worked out. COVID did not stop this show from continuing on. And we're grateful for that. And grateful for all of you who've continued to listen to us despite the world being a very crazy place for the past year.
Yes. And we also want to give a huge thank you to our listener shout out today. This is a review left by, let me see if I can say this correctly, Miju Grubba.
Beautiful pronunciation there.
Thank you. And here's what Miju has to say. I really think that this is just like abbreviations for like someone's name or something. I love this podcast. It's so much different than the other finance podcasts because it's literally like listening to my friends chat about finances. Except Chris and Allison actually know what they're talking about. I'm laughing and learning. It's light and fun, and I love that they actually take calls from real people, just like Paul. Thanks so much. Keep it up.
Oh, that was so nice. My video fell out. Can you see me still?
You're frozen.
Am I still?
You're frozen on my end.
Oh, I can see myself. You can hear me though. Oh, here's my internet.
Kind of.
Warning sign here. Okay. Well, I think this is a sign that we have made it to the end of this episode because my internet does not want to comply with me any longer.
Okay. Well, thank you to Allison who called in, and thank you to Paul, our guest caller, our bonus caller today. And don't forget that if you want to be part of our episode, we would love for you to call in at 707-200-8259. And we're going to go ahead and end the show. Chris, just stop. Chris, we've lost you.
I'm gone.
See you later.
Over.
Chris, did you stop recording this? Chris, you need to check your internet connection.
I can see you.
You can see me? Hi.
You can see me. Oh,
I can't see you.
Wait, no.
Did you stop recording? Are we still live?
We are live right now.
Okay, we're done with the episode. You can say bye to everyone because you're